So, happy Monday. And just before we get going, in case you guys don't realize this, that this is Thanksgiving week. Sorry to say Halloween, it's Thanksgiving week. And I'm going to be gone from Wednesday till Sunday. And so tomorrow I'm going to do a recording at the East Side one probably, and have it available for you on Wednesday. And again, I would recommend you doing something on Friday again or Saturday to do another round of the balance class. And you do have access to the recordings, so you don't have to do the one that I do, but I will do one tomorrow for Wednesday. But today you got me live, so let's go. Sit up straight in that chair. You're sitting on the front half of your chair. And feet are flat on the floor, knees straight ahead. Pull that belly in tight, pull those shoulders back, pull that chin in. And we are going to put our head side to side. Let's go front and back. Let's go left to right. All right, so let's go down to the shoulders. And just for your knowledge, I am not going to be with a group of 20 or 30 people having Thanksgiving dinner. I am going to be in a cabin in Tennessee with a hot tub. And I will sterilize the whole place, believe me. And then going to be out doing some hiking, I hope, and some sightseeing. Go the other direction. I think the safest place to be right now is in the woods. Let's do the elbows. And the wrists. I actually hear that there's bears in Tennessee. I have yet to see one, just like in Michigan. I've yet to see a bear, but I'm going to be looking for a bear. Not at a zoo. So that's my mission. Everybody always tells me there's bears in the wild, but I have yet to see one at my age, and it's on my list. All right, got those arms, those fists, fingers, wrist, everything good to go. We're down to the waist, so we're going to go elbow to opposite knee, and just a slight gentle twist. All right, we're gonna come back up. Take a nice deep breath, in through the nose as always, and out through the mouth. All right, picking ourselves up off the chair, one half at a time. Your shoulders stay pretty straight, parallel to the floor, and you're picking yourself up off, contracting these side muscles. All right, sit down straight again, and we're going to go in and out this direction. So now our pelvis is going back and forth. So it's belly in and belly out. Really round out that spine. Stick it way out. right. Okay, so we're going to do get our hips loosened up, and we're going to do some getting out of the car. We'll get out of the car on the passenger side. So with me, that's my right leg. So here we go. 1, 2. Guess it's everybody's right leg, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go on the driver's side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, down to the knees. So right knee in a nice easy circle. Go the other direction. Left knee. Other direction. All right, down to those ankles. So what we do is first we do gas pedal clutch back and forth. It can be on the floor. I just need to pick mine up so you can see what I'm doing. And then you can do some rotations of ankle circles, figure eights. Remind you all that we will be walking at the mall again tomorrow at 12:30. The mall walks are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30. I won't be there Thursday. I don't know if the mall's open on Thursday, but either way, I won't be there. So other than that, don't have a whole lot going on this week. We will fill you in as we get closer to December, new month. You guys ready to stand up? Okay, so we're gonna do our squats out of the chair, behind the chair, with a weight or without a weight. I'm gonna show Mary what we do. The rest of you can go ahead and do your routine, but Mary, what we're doing is we're sitting on the front of the chair here, and we're going to stand up, and we try not to use our hands on the chair or on the legs. So you're basically going to, use your momentum and do this motion to get yourself up. There you go. And we just up and out of the chair. If that gets too easy, you start putting your hands across your chest. That starts getting too easy, you pick up your dog or cat, a dumbbell. So we just keep going. And if you get to 15, we're going to stop. So stop wherever you need to stop. If you get to 15, go ahead and stop. And then we're going to go behind that chair. All right, so everybody, as you come behind the chair, go ahead and shake those knees out, shake those thighs, those hips. Take a nice deep breath. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do the leg motion where we bring the knee up and back, and then we go across. So basically what we're doing is we're going to go up with our right knee and kick it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hang on to the chair if you need to, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go to the left leg. Here we go. Back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shake them out. We're going to go sideways now, right leg first. And so what we'll do is we'll kick it out, cross it over for 1, 2, I'm keeping it off the floor this time, 3, except for when I go across, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. And here we go on the left. Up in the air, cross for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake out those hips. Do a little hula if you need to. Back and forth, side to side, or around in your hula. All right, the next one we're going to do some reaching to the sky. So just reaching way up. Switch hands. First, you're just going straight up, but as you get going, see if you can go across a little bit more, bending a little bit more. All right, let's bring it down. And so take a nice deep breath. And I want you to lean forward and nice and easy. Just let your arms dangle and rock back and forth like a pendulum. Feel that lower back should feel like it's stretching and it should feel good. And come up slowly, a little at a time. You don't get too lightheaded until you're standing up straight again. And take a nice deep breath. All right, we're going to do our leg curls next, and we are going to alternate on the curls. So it'll be right, left. Just make sure when you get them up there, you hold it up and contract it tight before you let it back down, okay? So here we go up with our right leg and our left for 1. Right, 2, right, 3, right, 4, right, 5, right, 6, right, 7, right, 8, right, 9, right, 10, right, 11, right, 12, right, 13, right, 14, and right, 15. Shake out those legs. Okay. So I want to do some running knee lift motion for these hip flexors. And so what I'm thinking we're going to do today is we're going to pretend that remember our cactus here. Our cactus is when you have your arms up like this. We're going to run. We're going to have pretend that our cactus is running. So we're going to run with our cactus doing this motion. This is dual duty as we're rotating those shoulders around. You may not get it just right, but it's okay. Just keep those knees coming up. Keep those arms rotating around. Let's try to do just a couple now and see if we can get our cactus to reach our other knee. Doesn't have to get there, just go that direction, your opposite knee. All right, and go ahead and take that down. Take a nice deep breath. Shake it out. Take another deep breath. Make sure you're feeling okay to keep standing here. We're going to do another toe in, toe out motion. We're going to be on one foot for a moment here. So you're on your left, and we're going to pick up our right foot off the floor, and tap our toe to the outside, and then bring it around to our left toe. Out again, back for 2. So your heel always stays off the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake that one out. So plant your right foot, pick up your left, and toe out. Around for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Shake out both legs. We're going to do our cougar. So our cougar, we're going to make sure we get good posture first. With standing with your feet together, contract those gluteal muscles so that your hips rotate back, and make sure those shoulders are up and back. We're bringing our hands across our chest and then bringing them out, back in, out, in. Really straighten them out, pull them back as far as you can. Keep those gluteals tight. Let's go one more time. And relax those shoulders. All right, so this is going to be a one-legged swim, but you're welcome to stay on 2 feet. 2 feet together, or if you feel comfortable enough to stand on 1, we're going to swim. We're swimming. Try to stay up, don't fall over. That would not be good. All right, let's switch feet. Relax those shoulders, and let's swim backwards. So our backstroke. And deep breath. Okay, so we're down to our calves. So let's do calves with let's do out and work our way in today. So your heels are together, your feet are apart, your toes are apart, heels are together, and we're going up on our toes for 1, 2, 3. Arm motions are optional. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, shake it out. You might even twist those hips a little bit. And feet straight ahead for this one. So again, we're going to do 15 on each. So just do a few less if you need to. And here we go. Straight up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, one to go, and we are doing our toes together this time. Hardest one last. So up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, shake out those feet, those ankles. We're going to stretch our calves before we sit. So we're going to put our right foot forward and left foot back, leaning into the chair and keeping those heels on the floor. Lean in toward the chair to stretch that back calf muscle. And back up, switch feet. All right, we are ready to sit. All right, first thing we're going to do is put this band underneath our feet to do our rolling motion. Guys ready? Straight back to the waist, elbows straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're breathing. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. I totally forgot to do the toes earlier, so let's work the toes. So pretend that you have a towel in front of you and you're pulling back on it with your toes and pulling it in. Work the fingers as well. One thing I want to mention, those of you that do the class on the west side or in Ellettsville, if you remember Jerry and Harold, Harold and Jerry, if you met them once, you remember who I'm talking about because Harold is quite the clown. Jerry had what I believe, unless it would get canceled, but she had back surgery on Thursday of last week. So if anybody would like to send Jerry a card, let me know. I'll give you their address. Very sweet couple. Harold, like I said, he's the clown of the class. We all miss his antics, right? Let's go ahead and do our arm curls here. So hopefully Jerry had been fighting with back pain for her, what she says, 40 years. So I really do hope that this is the answer for her. Here we go. Arm curls up, right? Up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Shake out the arms. Let's do the chorus line. So you can wrap your legs up if you want to give a little extra tension on those legs. So wrap up the legs. And we're going to do, I think we'll go just teach Mary this. We don't want to go too crazy on her that first day. I'm afraid she won't come back. So let's go just regular, straight out chorus line. So we'll go out to the right on our toes only. So you're going out on your toes and back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go on the left, on the toes. 1. Now wait a minute, I'm going to count where I come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now I'm going to go up and back, but we're going to go on our heels. So we're going to go up on our heels and back for 1. Up and on the right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go on the left, on the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're going to put the ball between our legs and we're going to do some egg crunches, or you can just put your hands between your legs if you want, just to keep your knees from knocking together. And we're going to squeeze our legs together and relax. Squeeze. And there's 2. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 5. All right. Back to the chorus line again. This time we're going to go out to the sides on our heels. Okay, so here we go. Out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a deep breath. Make sure that you're breathing during all the exercises. If you're not, just keep that mouth open and you'll probably breathe automatically. We're going to go forward and back now on our toes. All right, so reaching out with your right toe, back on the toe, out, and 2, out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Take a nice deep breath and sit up straight, and we're going to get ready to do our shoulder presses. So we're going to do them from the shoulder up to the sky as far up as you can go. Unless you have a joint that hurts, then don't do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you're back, Carol. 12, 13, 14, 15. I thought you had exploded. All of a sudden the screen just went orange and she was gone. And now she's back. All right, shake out those arms. John to the rescue, right? Shake out those arms. Okay, so we're going to do our leg extensions. So we're going to alternate just like we did with our leg curls. So we're going to go up with the right, left. Get it up there and hold it for just a second before it drops back down, okay? So here we go. Right leg goes up, and then left for 1, right, 2, right, 3, right, 4, right, 5, right, 6, right, 7, right, 8, right, 9, right, 10, right, 11, right, 12, right, 13, right, 14, and right, 15. All right, very good. Okay, so we are going to do our breathing, and I want you to do as much of it as you can. And even if you need to stop or take a break in the middle of it, that's fine. Just join back in. All right, so make sure you've got plenty of space and you're not going to hit your knuckles on anything. And we just had a discussion before class, if you missed it, that when you come out, you're inhaling and then you're exhaling. Okay, so it's inhale, exhale. I don't know if we ever had that discussion earlier. I apologize for that. So get ready to go. And here we go. First we reach out, down to the floor, up to the sky, and then out. So you're coming back in, inhale. I don't know if this is going to work for me. 3, 4, 5. I said that backwards, didn't I, Ken? So we're going to come back. So I was thinking during that one, you guys. So here we go. Here we go. Out, down, up. Bring those arms out. Come in. Here we go. Out for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Reach out, down, up, back out, bring it in. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Out, down, up, way out, bring it in. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. All right, take a nice deep breath. You guys can concentrate on your breathing. I'm concentrating on my counting, trying to do the best I can, but I don't know that I'm breathing correctly. I'm going to keep working on that. So hopefully everybody feels fine and nobody's passing out on us. Take a deep breath again, and we're going to get our bands and we're going to do our front shoulder raise. So this is the one where you have the band still underneath your legs, and you're going to pull it up to the front. So you're sitting up nice and straight. Relax those shoulders again if you need to. And here we go. Pulling up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anybody's got 1 or 2 more, go ahead, but you can stop. All right, and let those bands rest. All right. We have now dropped our cell phone on the floor, and we are going to lean over and pick up our cell phone, or in my case, my water bottle. So we're leaning over, picking up your phone off the floor. And we're going to go a lot of different directions. So you can go up to the side, you can go across. It's all nice and slow so you don't get lightheaded. And we're going to come up and take a nice deep breath and get that band back behind you for the chest press. It's coming out underneath your arms. And we're going to be pressing straight ahead, straight forward. And here we go. Pushing out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Relax the shoulders. We're going to go to those fast feet. Starting off with some knee lifts. So bringing those knees way up. Start out with your toes straight ahead. Consider doing some with your toes together. Consider doing some with your toes apart. We're going to go down to our fast feet. You're tapping those toes all over the place. Moving those feet in and out. Make some circles, some figure eights. Not getting enough workout on that, try those heel toe, because that'll get to it a lot faster on that pain. Do that heel toe a few times. Make sure you feel like you've worked those muscles really hard. And then we're going to go ahead and let them relax. All right. So let's go ahead and do our eyes. Find yourself a focus point. And on the wall, it can even be a picture, something that's written in your room, and get a good focus on that picture or word. We're going to, with our eyes only, don't move your head, look to the right, look to the left, and then back to focus. Okay, so faster this time, right, left, and focus again. Okay, so this time, again, keep your head still, look up, look down, back to your focus point, faster, focus. Okay, so this time we are going to turn our head to the right, to the left, back to focus. Faster, just don't yank your head. Focus. Look up. Look down. Focus. Faster. Focus. All right. This time, we're going to close our eyes to do the motions, but then when we come back, you open your eyes to focus again. So eyes closed. We're going to go to the right, to the left, back to center, focus. Close your eyes, go faster, right, left, focus. Close your eyes, look up, look down, focus. Close your eyes, go faster, and focus. All right, so I think we all survived that. We're going to put our thumb or our finger up here and follow it around, keeping your head still, and just keep those eye muscles working as you move, and keep your eyes focused on your finger. All right. Once you're done with all of that, we're going to go ahead and just relax those eyeballs. You might blink them a couple times. You might just want to sit with your eyes closed for a moment. And we're going to get our band to get ready to do our lat pulls. Where do I put my band? Y'all need to remind me to take a band home, huh? Just in case I get stranded at home again. Of course, it's not too bad being quarantined for several days with your grandbaby, except that I swear she's getting a little bit mischievous. I'm not sure where she gets that from. You guys ready? When you got your band in front of you here, we're going to go straight up in the sky with it. And then we're going to pull back to the chest for 1. It goes up and down into the chest for 2. Pull those shoulder blades together, really tough. 3, pull them back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, make sure you're breathing. 11, pull back for 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, rest those arms. We're going to go ahead and do our abs. So with the abs today, what I was thinking is that we would do the one where we cross our leg over. Doesn't matter which leg you cross over. You can always switch halfway through if you'd like. We're going to sit on the front half of our chair. All right, and we're going to go back to that cactus pose again. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming back with our legs going up and our hands coming back, and then we close them up. Okay, so back, close them up. Just keep going with this motion. As you lean back to your chair, then you come back up. If you want to go underneath your legs, that's totally fine. Do what you want. Make sure you're breathing. And you stop whenever you need to stop. And as we get done, we're going to be doing our side to side and front to back motions. So again, getting those muscles to relax around the middle. It's back and forth, from side to side, picking yourself up off the chair. All right. Okay, so we're going to make sure we do our last shoulder one here with our band under our leg again. So this time we're picking up to the sides. So we're doing this lateral motion here, just pulling up. 1, as far up as you feel comfortable going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's stop at 10. I got distracted in my thinking again. So let's do some pretzels, and we're going to get to those triceps. What I was thinking about is that you guys may have gotten an email from Nakia, I'm not sure, but I did 2 different recordings that should be available to you. And one of them is about getting up off the floor. Most of you have seen that, a lot of you have seen that already, but it's getting up off the floor if you fall or getting up off the ground. So, and the other one is about strength training at home. So if you're interested in either one of those, if you haven't gotten something about it, let us know. We'll make sure you get those. Let's do our pretzel. So one leg up, and let's go ahead and put left leg up, put right leg on top, and let's push and pull. So those legs go against each other and are working hard. Keep that mouth open to breathe. And take them down, take a nice deep breath. Cross the other direction. So now it would be left leg on top of right. Bring it up, push and pull. All right, take a nice deep breath. Let's go one more time, both directions. Bring it up. Switch them. And back down. All right, let's take a nice deep breath and do our triceps over the shoulder and down. Or you can be doing it across this way as well. So you take your pick, doing it across or doing it down. But either way, you're straightening out those arms. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straighten them out really tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. I think we must be done with the band. So hopefully we've get some good strength workout in the whole upper body there. So we're going to start cooling down now. We've warmed up, we've strengthened, we've balanced, and now we're going to stretch to finish up, all right? So we're going to first just take our right knee, leg, ankle, try to get your ankle on your left knee. I'm just going to do this a couple times just to work some inner thigh muscle. And then we're going to go ahead and get it up. Keep that leg straight. Pull across to stretch that hip. All right, and here we go with the left ankle on the right knee. And here we go. Pull or push. All right. Okay, we're going to stretch those hamstrings. So right leg down in front, and you can lean down toward the toe, or you can just put your elbows on your knee. Pull that toe back. And switch feet, switch legs. All right, sit back up, take a nice deep breath. You should be cooling down now. Should be starting to get that heart rate, everything back to relaxing mode. So we're going to turn on our chair to the right and put our left leg down so that we can stretch these quadriceps without standing. You're welcome to stand if you like that version, but this one we're going to have legs straight down, and we're going to lean back, pivoting at the pelvis here. Back up, we're going to turn around. We're doing all of our stretches for a count of 20, but feel free to stretch longer if you're stretching on your own. All right, let's turn and grab the side of our chair to get this back, starting in our back stretches. Other direction. All right. Anything else on that back you need to stretch, go ahead. And we're going to open up the chest by bringing our arms way back and out, or you can grab a hold of your opposite wrist, grab a hold of your wrist behind your back, or grab a hold of your chair. And you're going to really try to pull those shoulders back. All right. All right, bring them up and shake them. We didn't do any arm motions today, so if you want to do a little bit of stretching and working those forearms, those wrists, those fingers, palms of your hands. Don't forget those very important thumbs. All right. Let's go up to the neck. And so first I want to put your chin down to your chest, and we're going to hold. Chin up to the sky, same thing. All right, this time we're going to look to the left. Look around to the right. All right, come back to center. We're going to grab our right wrist with our left hand, and we're going to let our head fall very gently over to the left. Okay, switch. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Now your head gently falls to the right. All right. Hopefully you feel nice and relaxed. And we are going to reach up to the sky and take a nice long deep breath and let it out to the floor. Come up nice and easy and let it out. And one more time for good measure and let it out. All right. As always, we finish up with a hug. Give yourself a good hug, a good pat on the back. Very good job, everyone. And thank you for coming. And I will not see you all, but I will record a class for you tomorrow. And hope you all have a good Thanksgiving.